Hello Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cross Watchers, welcome. This is your January 2024 monthly love prediction reading. It still is a collective reading, so please only take what resonates. Don't let anything take from you. And remember that anyone that does come up does have free will. We cannot control what they will do or say in the 3D. And if you are new here, welcome. If you'd like to stick around, please pop your energy into any of the readings that you are watching by liking, commenting, sharing, or subscribing. And that way I can pick up on you and your energy as part of our collective here. I'd love to know how this resonates for you. And if you would like to book a personal reading, the link to that is in the description box below. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, okay, so what's happening for you in love? We have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. There's a wistful kind of energy here. It's almost romantic, though. Interesting. Religious factors. Now, this can often talk about cultural factors as well. So your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path and engagement. Oh, okay. This could be commitment. Doesn't need to be engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay. It's almost like if there has been separation because of a cultural difference, aka they live in another country or another city, there may be some bridging of the gap here that comes with some commitment, that comes with solidifying this relationship. If there's no one on the horizon, then who is coming towards Scorpio? Who is coming towards Scorpio in January? Who is coming towards Scorpio, please, Spirit, in January? And what are their intentions? I'm going to take the ones that flipped, otherwise I'm going to be here forever. Seven of Swords. Okay. Something hidden in the... They just said... I was about to say hidden in the background, but they just said hidden in the fog. And then they just said plain sight. Okay. That doesn't sound too bad. Okay. Three of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Fool. Four of Swords, Seven of Wands, Five of Cups. Oh my. Okay. You've got two major arcana cards here. The Hierophant and the Fool. Taurus energy. Wow. Hang on a minute. This is very contradictory. Actually, it kind of isn't. Look, I feel like there's a lot going on behind the scenes, like they said, but it just is like a little bit of a... okay, I'm hearing a lot of things like smoke show. Isn't that a word that people say for like a good-looking person? They're a smoke show. But it's also like smoke and mirrors. So... something, okay, behind the scenes. And after I said that, when the smoke kind of clears, the sun is underneath there. I was like, hang on, this feels good, but why am I getting all these frustrating cards? The sun is under here. Temperance is under here. So two major arcana cards that are very healing, that are about balancing new beginnings out, that's positive. And the Hierophant is a commitment. So there's that engagement energy coming through. The Fool could be that leap of faith that someone's taking to bridge the gap, like I was saying. Like, it's time for me to travel towards Scorpio, or flip it if you need to, so that we can start working and building on something together, because this healing period is actually exhausting us. And I want to do this before Scorpio blocks me, right? Before I lose my chance, before I disappoint you anymore. But also I feel like this person is kind of like... they know that there's a bit of a sacrifice. They're going to have to either disappoint the people that they're working with in their current position, or disappoint the people that they're currently living with, or whatever, maybe family members. It's like someone has to lose out in order for them to move closer to you. But it's coming through like this person has a lot of clarity without giving you all the clarity, because the Seven of Swords often talks about some kind of deception energy here, or, you know, it could be someone like it's coming across like a thief of your heart, like they've stolen your heart. Look, if this is some kind of third party situation with the Three of Pentacles here, Although I would say the Three of Swords was more the third party energy. Look, take it how it resonates, but it just feels like maybe there's someone else playing a part that this person, maybe they're getting advice from. Maybe that's the secrecy. Let's clarify. I don't want to just sit here and speculate. What is this? Seven of Swords, Three of Pentacles energy. Why does this feel like someone's frustrated, but then it's like a positive spin on it? And there's positivity. I feel in February you're really going to get a lot of clarity. Knight of Pentacles, because it's been taking so long. You're anxious about this. But someone's learnt, you're about to learn of one, like, it's like you've got like someone telling you a little white lie, right? Look at all these anxiety birds floating around that's keeping you up at night, and you're like, I'm just feeling like something is off. And this one white bird is like a little white lie that they're kind of saying, well, I've already stressed Scorpio out enough. What's one more little white lie that's actually going to reveal something? I don't know if it's a surprise, but it's definitely like, with the engagement, it definitely could be, but I'm getting like quick, spur of the moment. But things have been slow up until this point. That's the Seven of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. Four of Swords again. Why the Four of Swords twice? What's this healing retreat kind of energy? It's like you're turning the other way. You know when two people are in bed together and they can't even look at each other and they just turn over? It's like you may as well be sleeping in different beds. That's how it feels. Why the Three of Swords and the Lovers? It's heartbreak because I can't be without you. Where's the balance? Where are you? You're not even there. I'm hugging my pillow. This person is like not even taking up the whole bed, even if they have the bed themselves. So whether that's you or your person or both of you, because we did get the Four of Swords twice, so it could be both of you. It's like, I can't even bring myself to take up the whole bed because I've created space in my bed for you and you're not there. Where are you? Okay, they're saying, okay, there's your energy, Scorpio. You're ready for this rebirth. You're ready for a new beginning here. Like this chapter, no more. We don't want that to come into 2024. Although it is, it's like, can we close this out pretty quickly? The Magician here. So you've got the Fool, which is the first card in Tarot, and you've got the Magician, which is the second card in Tarot. So 0 and 1, okay? Because the Tarot follows the Fool's journey, which is all human kind of experiences as we go through the Tarot. That's why it often relates, because there's so many elements that like reveal a life path, that reveal a story, that reveal this journey that we're all on at different times in different at different paces in different spaces, seasons. But I feel like you're about to keep wishing. This is what it says. It's like keep wishing, keep believing, keep manifesting in the best. What do they need to manifest? What does Scorpio need to focus on manifesting? Healing, heart healing especially. They're kind of saying like don't lose hope, but I feel like there's something deeper than that. What does the Four of Swords and the manifestation energy? It's a blockage. Your mind is not letting you believe that things could get better from this point on, even though you're so ready for a new beginning. It's like once these two things align, the new beginning and your mindset. Hangman. Don't get too comfortable hanging in this space. Like things are about to change. So there is a preparation period, I feel. Knight of Wands. Yeah, things are going to get better. There's going to be some celebration around the corner. And you've been in this limbo period for so long, it's almost like you've forgotten what it's like to move your legs again. Like the blood's been rushing to your head so long, it's starting to fog up. Okay, that's the smoke and mirrors. It's the behind the scenes. It's like you're not seeing things clearly. Even though this usually indicates you have an awakening from this point of view, I feel like you've hung there so long, you had this awakening and then no one took you off the freaking tree, right? Took you off the branch from where you're hanging, the swing. And you're just like, well, I guess this is my new normal. You don't have to hang, you don't have to put your life on hold. Use that Magician energy, Scorpio, to live your best life, to tap into the infinite potential of the year 8, that is 2024. And that is part of the Magician's, energy. I just heard expertise, and that's so true. You are a master manifester when that comes up. So please use that karmic energy, mastery, accomplishment, action. It's good luck, and it's your energy, Scorpio. The 8th house is like sex, death, transformation, magic. Okay, so start believing in those things again, and believe in your own magic, because you do have to get off this tree sooner or later. And it's coming with, like, you're going to realize that even though you were hanging in limbo, that you're going to need to hit the ground running. So if you've got pins and needles in your legs and your feet, you've got to start making little moves to allow this transformation to take place, but so that you can, so it can be calm, okay? So it can be a calm transition instead of a scary one where it's all choppy and changey and you're, you know, you're like, but now you're in my bed, I don't want you in there. Now you're in my bed, you're making me sweaty. Like, you have to prepare your mindset more than anything. But I also feel like you need to start dreaming big. And I feel like I got this message as well for Pisces. You've got to start thinking bigger, dreaming bigger. Yeah, star energy, Aquarius energy again. This is like, you need to dream big. Like, your wish fulfillments are about to come. It's just, you have to keep aligning to that energy before you see it. You've got to believe it before you see it. You've got to hold that in your heart space. There is balance and harmony that wants to come in. Someone has learnt something. Someone is planning something. Someone is strategizing something. If they've stolen your heart and you're very confused by this situation, feeling very heavy by this situation, try, I know it's hard, try and surrender to this. Try and block out the noise. Try and block out control factors here. What is the outcome, at least for January? What is the outcome for this connection, at least for January? For Scorpio. The outcome of this situation, at least for January. Yeah, I didn't come this far to only come this far. Make sure you've got healthy boundaries. That's what I mean. Block out the noise. Like, okay, mental energies, we need to like become a little bit more resilient. Okay, I'm going to use that energy into beautifying my life, maybe to study, maybe to learning something else, maybe to taking leaps of faith in my own life on healing energies. This is quite a healing kind of energy. Being careful who I talk to, work with, you know, being discerning about how you're curating your life, so that when the invitation does come to move forward, you are prepared mentally, emotionally, financially, and from a passion, like purpose-driven place. It's very important that you know your purpose right now. It's very important that you maintain a spiritual purpose too, is highly coming through. Don't let this deter you from your spiritual path, because this love actually feels very like important, integral to your spiritual path. Okay. Anything else that Scorpio needs to know about this connection in particular in the month of January when it comes to love? Anything else that Scorpio needs to know? Communicate clearly. I also feel like that's with your guides and with yourself. Be careful of how you speak to yourself. There's a very friendly banter here. There's also feeling like a language that maybe only you two understand. Meditation brings answers. Yeah, definitely. That's it. That's 100% it. Like, there's a healing of the mind, but it's a healing of the whole soul. It takes a lot of bravery. It really does, to follow a love path and a self-love path and a detached path when you're that like hungry for something. It takes a lot of courage to connect with spirit on a higher vibration and just expect the best. Like, it's so easy to be dragged down. And I feel like there's one more. Whoa. Take that one. Choose a new direction. Yeah, there's this energy of it's time to move off limbo. It's especially if you've been, I don't mean to call you out, abundance that came out to at the bottom of the deck, in the near future. It's like we will be together in the near future. I don't mean to call you out, but there's something here about the direction where you think things are going. Oh, yeah, that is very much like Scorpio. See, all the signs, all the similar signs, all the like theme signs, how do you call it? All the seasons have been having quite similar messages. Make sure you're watching your sun, moon, rising, and I'd even watch your Venus sign as well. But I just feel like if there's anywhere in your life where you've been lazy, okay, I know that's a triggering word, but if you've been procrastinating, if you've been really thinking, and it may be very unlike you, Scorpio, to really think, oh no, woe is me, can't do that, don't want to do that, like it never works out for me, Murphy's Law, blah, blah, you know? It might be very unlike you to think like that, but if you've gotten into that state and that habit, it's time to break out of that. It's almost like a very gentle, like someone's kind of like patting you on the shoulder or patting you on the arm very gently and just like coaxing you back to your strength, you know, like a wounded bird or something like that. Now, Scorpio, you have a shell, you have a stinging tail. It's like you've got to maybe do that to yourself. There's a process called havening. Maybe that will help you. Go and look that up. It's about like giving yourself the affection. I'm probably butchering the meaning of it, but like it's essentially giving yourself like affection and physical touch in ways to like strengthen your resolve. I hope that makes sense. Let's get 4 more cards here, Spirit, on what's the good news. Bring us some good news for January. Love for Scorpio. The abundance is great. It's like when you choose this new direction of mindset and soul set. That's how they're saying it, soul set, okay? I've got my soul set on and a commitment to self. So it's almost like engage yourself first. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know if this has got anything to do with anything, but I just heard kill switch engage. Okay, interesting. That's too many. I'm going to take the top one. And then we just need one more, please, Spirit. Can you be super clear with us? Super, super clear. One more. Thank you. Okay, you're waiting to hear some good news, and like don't wait for the good news to come before your thinking starts to clear up, because at the moment I feel like you can't see the forest for the trees. It's more simple than you think. That's how they want you to see it. Like, it's more simple than you think. Do the simple things, take the simple steps, and the good news will come. This is muddled, unclear thinking. Ooh, lots of tree energy. So it's about like starting a family tree or like grounding this connection. Maybe family is part of the religious or cultural factors here, but affairs with the family, okay? And then slowly but surely getting ahead. That's that Knight of Pentacles energy. This is like slow and steady wins the race, okay? But if you communicate clearly, there'll be movement. And that's why you can't hang about waiting for... I mean, you can wait for someone. I hate when people say to me, like, you can't hang about waiting for someone, but you have that free will. You absolutely do. Just make sure it's worth waiting for. And I do think here it's teaching you something. But the lesson this month for you, because we can't control at the speed at which this person comes forward, and if it is you, then of course you can control that. But I think there's the lesson here of do not stay stagnant. Take the simple steps and you're actually going to move closer to the good news. So that Magician energy that came up on the bottom of the deck, if you follow me enough, you know that I always talk about moving with your manifestations. You set the manifestation, you set your goal, you really put it out, your order out to the universe in as much detail as you can. You really dream it up, you visualize it. Maybe you put images around a vision board, Pinterest. Maybe you're really like a visual person. Maybe you're an affirmation type person, but you're seeing your goal in your mind's eye. in manifestation form. But then you've got to believe it. You've got to feel it in your body. You've got to jump around and be like, yes, this is how it's going to feel when I achieve it. I have achieved it. I have achieved it. I'm arrived. It's here. But you take steps, slowly but surely. Get off the tree. Stop waiting. You've already had the awakening, and now you're just getting bloodshot. Like, it's like that energy of just, if you hang here any longer, you're going to literally fall off in a heap. And how is that going to serve you? You do need to hit the ground running, but you don't have to run. Take your time. Okay. We don't want you to get sick. We don't want you to like get vertigo and fall over because you've been hanging upside down for so long. But you have to start taking the steps. So take the steps to commit to yourself, to move forward on your spiritual development, addressing the light and dark elements of yourself, to set healthy boundaries for yourself, to move in a new direction for yourself. This is strongly about self-love, but in the sense of not like face masks and baths and stuff like that, but very much in a physical sense of movement, thinking, soul level, meditation, spiritual practices, working with the right people, setting healthy boundaries, adhering to those boundaries, having the courage to bring your life into some kind of harmony, maybe studying, learning, researching, growing. Keep on going with that energy, because Scorpio, it's your nature. It's in your nature to get out there and do something. You have a very magnetic, complex personality, and it's wasted if you're just hanging. Okay, that I'll leave it at that, but let's get some final advice for Scorpio, please, Spirit. Final advice for Scorpio in the month of January. Some of you are like, I didn't come here for a lecture, Sam. Came here to hear some good news about my love life. You're attracting the right kind of love towards you when you're in the right kind of vibration. And if you're not feeling like you're in the right kind of vibration, then you know. There's nothing that anyone can say to you. You know what you need to do. Final advice for Scorpio, please, Spirit. Thank you. I'm going to take those three and not those. Okay, pink. I feel like you need to brighten up your day a little bit, but also there's an element of sweetness to this. Okay, there's an element of I just heard he's just Ken. Okay, but I'm not trying to poo-poo your person, whether they are Ken or Barbie, whatever. It's just like, bring some confidence, some power back. Bring some sweetness back. Like, enjoy the small things. There is a level of mystery here about how this is going to play out, and that's to do with this person who is not letting us completely in. And they do have some kind of surprise, or they do have some kind of, they have a little white lie up their sleeve. Okay, so I hope that that is a good one for you. It seems like it will be, but I hope that it comes to fruition soon. I think they're moving at equally a slower pace, but that's where the two parties need to play a part to keep it moving. Like, you inspire them. If you're that connected, you will inspire them telepathically by your energy shift. Very, very powerful. And then drive, this chariot energy, okay, which is often depicted as a car. It's like, all right, let's get things moving. And underneath the deck here, so there's hidden things, there's smoke and mirrors. Underneath the deck here, then you have a confident masculine coming towards you with power, purpose, passion, belief, and the Two of Cups, soulmate energy, okay? But it's just hidden from you right now. There's the Seven of Swords again. It's just hidden from you right now, and so are the depths of their emotions, but trust your intuition. Success is yours if you want it, but you have to get up off the tree and claim it, all right? Claim your own success, whatever it means to you right now. Love yourself enough to do that, and the rest will follow. February is going to be very interesting. Let me know how this resonates, Scorpio. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link is in the description box below. Take really good care of yourselves. It's super important. Soul-led, soul-fed, soulful, okay? Love that for you. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.